The Doomsday Clock is a stark reminder of our precarious existence. It's a symbol created by scientists to represent how close we are to global catastrophe. And right now it's blinking red, a mere 89 seconds from midnight. Midnight means annihilation. It means the end of human civilization as we know it. The clock's hands are driven by a multitude of threats. Nuclear war, climate change, and emerging technologies present risks. Misinformation erodes our ability to address these challenges, but the Doomsday Clock is not about despair. It's a call to action. We have the power to change course, recognize the urgency, and work towards a sustainable future. Scientists see the data, analyze trends, and sound the alarm. The time for complacency is long gone. The year is 2025. The world watches with bated breath as the Russia-Ukraine conflict continues to simmer, a constant threat of escalation looming over global stability. Nuclear arsenals, far from being dismantled, are being modernized and expanded, a dangerous and costly arms race driven by fear and mistrust. Meanwhile, the planet is burning. Extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and more intense. Droughts, floods, wildfires, and hurricanes are devastating communities around the world, displacing millions and pushing ecosystems to the brink. The consequences of climate change are no longer theoretical. They are a lived reality for millions, a harbinger of a future that looks increasingly perilous. Adding to this volatile mix is the rapid pace of technological advancement. Artificial intelligence, while promising unprecedented progress, also raises profound ethical and societal questions. The potential for misuse is real, and the lack of adequate regulation amplifies the risks. The same technologies that could solve our most pressing problems could also be used to exacerbate existing inequalities or even create new forms of conflict. Misinformation spreads rapidly, blurring the lines between fact and fiction. It erodes trust, fuels divisions, and hinders our response to global challenges. The weaponization of information threatens democracy and rational discourse. The challenges we face are complex and interconnected. Climate change exacerbates resource scarcity, leading to conflict and displacement. Nuclear proliferation increases the risk of catastrophic war. Disruptive technologies threaten to amplify inequalities. Misinformation erodes our ability to address these challenges collectively. Yet we must not succumb to despair. The Doomsday Clock is a call to action. We have the power to change course. The future is shaped by our choices today. Global cooperation is not an option, it is an imperative. We must work together to reduce nuclear risks, mitigate the effects of climate change, and ensure that emerging technologies are developed and deployed responsibly. This requires strengthening international institutions, fostering dialogue and diplomacy, and building trust across borders. But our efforts cannot be limited to the global stage. Individual actions, multiplied across millions, have the power to create systemic change. We can all make more sustainable choices in our daily lives, from reducing our carbon footprint to supporting businesses committed to ethical and sustainable practices. We can become more informed citizens, engaging critically with information, rejecting misinformation, and holding our leaders accountable. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, but it is also illuminated by hope. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the resources to create a more just and sustainable future. Let us heed the warning of the Doomsday Clock. Not with fear, but with a renewed sense of urgency and a shared commitment to action. Let us work together across borders and across generations to move the clock back from the brink and create a world where all can thrive.